So, great stream, Bonehead. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, everybody. Well, thank you. Merry Christmas to everybody, too, here in the chat. And let's go ahead and wrap it up. Coble, I'd like to thank you for coming in and playing with me tonight.
Thank you for opening it up to us.
Hey, no problem. Next week, next Friday night, we'll be doing the same thing. Friday Night Mayhem. Hey, Merry Christmas to you too, Legacy. But we'll be doing it on the server. Hopefully I'll have it up and going and running. The server that was donated to us by G-Portal. So once again, if you guys are interested or even thinking about getting a server of your own, there's a link up in the top of my chat. Make sure you click on that. Go check it out. It doesn't hurt to check it out or anything else like that. Just go over and check it out. And if you want to use Layton's code, I greatly appreciate it. That's what the word I was trying to say. But I will be back tomorrow night about 6 p.m. Central Time. We'll stream again until about 9 o'clock. We're going to Ohio tomorrow night. But I'd like to thank everybody for coming in tonight, showing some support and some farm sim love. And until tomorrow night, guys, make sure you guys go out there and show some farm sim love. This is Bonehead, and I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good night, guys.
Good evening, everybody. How is everyone tonight? For those of, okay. Yep, this is my first stream, so I'm a little bit nervous. I'm sure everything's going to go fine. At least I hope so. I'd like to welcome everyone if you're new to my channel. And I hope the sound is okay. Definitely let me know if the sound is okay. Hey, Miss Wilds. Hosanada, Gaming Joy. I'm going to try and keep up with chat. Okay, so This is a continuation of, I usually do either how-to videos or I do Let's Plays. And this is a continue of my regular Let's Play. When I started a couple of weeks ago, when FarmSim turned a year old and my channel turned a year old, exactly at the same time. And I wanted to do something that incorporated everything. All the DLCs, basically the season's pass with the base game. So I decided to return to Elmcreek, to a map I hadn't played in a while. I reset all my productions, I got rid of them all. And I got rid of 3 pig barns. I basically reset it to a dairy farm with a couple of acres. And the goal of my challenge, and I upped the difficulty level. So the goal of the challenge is to get the farm back up to a point where we own the whole map, and I have to incorporate a little bit of every DLC, especially the Platinum Edition. So I have logging to do, as well as precision farming and everything else. Good to see so many people joining. Thank you, thank you. I have this feeling like I kind of need to keep talking, but I have to remind myself I'm not recording a regular Let's Play video. I am doing a live stream. So I got the crops in the ground, I got everything else taken care of. The big thing I need to do is, the only thing I really need to do this month is mow a field of grass, and then we can skip on to next month. Whoa, I don't know if that's going to work or not. Nope. I will when I turn around and I get the mower on the front. I sold a lot of my good tractors when I reset the farm, so that was a bit of a problem. And by good tractors, I mean my good mid-range tractors. I kept the light ones and I kept the really heavy-duty ones. But I don't have anything left that's... Oh, don't tell me this... Ah, crud. Alright, let me run down to the other shed and get the decent tractor. Unless I can add a 3-point hitch to the front of this. So the farm basically, before I reset it, had over $10-12 million. And as you can see, I reset it to 200,000, and I've spent a little bit of money. Which I probably shouldn't have spent. Can you not have a... Oh dear. I guess I can't. Yep, I'll be right back. Gotta run and get the 6215R. I am a John Deere fan, as you can probably tell. Although I have started on my other Let's Plays trying to mix it up with Case and a couple of other tractors. And for those of you that are new, like I said, I own pretty much the whole of the map, and I now only own the south side, and not a single production. I own the chicken coop, one dairy farm, because, well, you can't be dairy at farms and have no dairy. You have to have some Holsteins. And I have one sheep pen that's actually got sheep in it that are worth something, and the rest, well, they're lambs. And they just bred, so that is where another part of my money went, was to a second sheep barn. One of the reasons I haven't done, I guess somebody asked me this before privately, but not publicly, why I haven't done live streams before is because I have a bit of a stutter. And when I first started YouTube, I took a lot of heat from it. People were like, edit it out, do something, because I can't stand it. And it almost put me off YouTube altogether. But I could persevered, and over the past year I've managed to grow the channel, and I think, you know, I still pause to think, or pause to make sure I'm saying the right word, but I don't stutter nearly as much as I do, or I used to, thanks to YouTube. I really want to thank Bonehead too for sending you guys all my way. I really appreciate that. Oh, they wanted me to edit out my stutter. Gaming Joy. You know how people can be. Anyway, going back to, I'm going to put this on autopilot for a minute, and going back to the concepts, I thought, what better map than Elmcreek to make a return to as a 1-year anniversary celebration. Oh, I did not want that. I wanted it on wide swathing. Yeah, thanks. That's what I thought, but you know how people are, and they give the thumbs down and it hurts your video performance. Also, if the sound or anything is bad, let me know. This is my first time really using Streamlabs. I usually use OBS, but I've seen so many people using Streamlabs, I thought I'd give it a try. And it's definitely got a lot more functionality, I find, so far than OBS Studio does. So I am, like I said, I'm playing with a little bit of everything, including precision farming. And I'm trying to drive like I haven't been to the bonehead school of driving, but it's all good. It'll work out. I've kind of missed this map. I've been playing mainly Welka Farms and a couple of others, so it's nice to be back here. Okay, I have no idea where that... Okay, this is what happens when workers go wild. I did not want this field mode, I wanted the other field mode. Yeah, that's very true. Like I said, I didn't let it deter me too much. I persevered. And then, yeah, watching a couple of people do their live streams recently, I thought, hey, why not give it a try? And Graham actually was a big inspiration too for pushing me to do a live stream, or to expand my repertoire instead of just how-to and let's play videos. There, that should fix his problem of disappearing into other fields. Thank you, Gaming Joe. Thank you, Keith. Yeah, that should be the title of the video. Work has gone wild. A number of times the workers, just gone crazy. And Giants said they improved the AI, but I don't see it. If you look at the field up here, this whole field I plowed together and I planted. And then when I was cultivating this field, the worker just kept going and it cultivated the entire area. And it was the middle of winter and it was too late to reseed. So I kind of cheated and I used the easy development mod to replant the field. Yeah, I've got it. Well, like I said, I got quite a few different types of videos, Gaming Joy. A lot of them are how-to videos, so I really like to delve into the technical side of Farming Simulator and figure out why things work. So, you know, that's why I've ended up with a lot of my own custom, I won't say mods, but custom XML files where I'm going to have to put them into mod format if I want to join other people, well, especially Bonehead now he's got his own server. I'm going to have to put them into mod format and restore the game. No, it used to be. It used to be the roads, and then the roads got plowed up, and then when I used the easy development mod, for some reason it I don't know, it didn't work quite the way I thought it would. It'll all get fixed in the fall when I combine it and everything else gets taken care of. It'll go back to being a full-size field with no gaps. I've actually figured out, I don't know if I have it installed. I sent it to Graham for testing, but I actually finally figured out how to make a proper mod and package it and everything. And where is it? Here it is. Here it is. Miller's Lumber. It's a lumber mill that will actually, and I don't have money for it, but it will produce basic productions from the base game, as well as custom boards and lumber from the Platinum DLC. And I sent it to Giants for testing, and everything passed, and then somebody said, well, we don't publish mods that require DLCs. I will have to check that out. I do like tinkering with the XMLs. My beehives, for example, I changed those, and they now have a slightly extended range, because let's face it, bees don't only fly for 100 meters, so I put that to 200 meters. And I also made it so that they were a jump point. You can actually teleport to that location. That way I could hop around my farm and check on my fields, see what was going on. You're in Discord, are you, Gaming Joy? No, exactly, Keith. I mean, yeah. That was my point exactly. And then I noticed the other day they released the mod, who was it? FS Miner. I love his work, but he released a mod that is a bucket or a shovel that is exclusive to the Platinum DLC, and obviously you need the Volvo, not the loader, but the excavators for it to work. So I kind of sent it, yes, I was actually polite for once, and I sent a message back to Giant saying, hey, what's up with that? You told me that you don't accept mods that require DLCs, and yet you published the following mods. I have no response from it. Perfect, I'll send you a PM at some point. Yeah, so I have $69,000 to get me through till, well, I was going to say harvest season, but it's actually going to have to be a little bit later than harvest season, because harvest season is not the best time to sell. Oh, okay. That's good to know. I'm guessing that, like, I hate to say it, but my impression is that Giants have their favorite modders that have no problems getting stuff on there, and yeah, as you say, you have to fight. I mean, I figured everyone needed a lumber mill of some kind for the base game if they wanted to make all the productions. Oh, you got that too, Keith? That's good to know. Alright, so I have, and I'm going to bale this hay. I just need a little bit of hay for the cows. As I said, my requirement for part of this series is that I have to purchase a little bit of everything from every pack. And I think I've fulfilled the Kubota pack with this purchase. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna take that with me for now. And the purchase of the skid steer. Ooh, yeah. I can only imagine who their favorite was, too. And yet, what surprises me is there are certain modders that are well known for, how do I put this politely, stealing other people's mods, and yet they have no problem putting that person's mod on ModHub. I mean, like I said, I'm not mentioning any names, but you know it's bad when even DJ Goham makes a comment about that person stealing mods. Looks like we lost a couple of people. I'm gonna move. Oh, he was he? Okay. Oh dear. Yeah, it's kind of a touchy subject, isn't it? We'll just park you over here and then we'll start bailing. Is there, that was what I was looking for. I need to check sometimes. My mind's not at what it used to be when I was younger, so I don't always remember what the commands are. I know most of the basic ones, but I couldn't remember the one for changing bale size. Mine? I think my favorite thing in farm sim would probably be harvesting. I do like I like harvesting. I like hauling the grain too. When I was younger and we still had the farm, well, actually, when we still had the farm, and my job, as soon as I could reach the pedals, one of my jobs was to drive the grain trailer. Or the bale trailer or whatever. Yeah, then when I was big enough, I got stuck on the back of the bale trailer, actually stacking bales. Yeah, nothing makes you itch like a straw bale. That's why I get a kick out of those videos with country girls wearing nothing but Daisy Duke shorts. Yeah, good luck baling hay of straw wearing those. Yeah. Oh dear. They still have the buzzer, but I find the sound is really, really quiet. Yeah, not so much fun. Actually, you know what? Pretty much, for the most part, I like. I'm trying to think of. I like the cows, but I hated the cows at the same time. And you have to have lived on a dairy farm, I think, to understand that. The reason I hated the cows is you were tied to them 365 days a year, twice a day. It made doing anything else very difficult. Farmers that tend to, like Millennial Farmer, he's great and I love his operation. But if he wants to go away for a couple months in the winter, he can. Whereas on a dairy farm, unless you hire someone, and typically that's not cheap, you can't just take off for a couple of weeks. Well, unless you were my parents and you had me, so they could go down to Florida for 2 weeks to the timeshare, and my job was looking after the cows and milking the cows. And like I said, I'm sure anyone else in chat who has grown up on a dairy farm knows exactly what I'm talking about. Did it again. That's because I'm trying to read chat, and like I said, it's hard to hear that warning sound on these balers. Oh yeah, and the grass field behind me, that's another example of that's true too, Keith. I guess, yeah, well, whenever you have livestock, no time off. Yeah, I'll check that one out. And I'm not going to get 100%, so I'm just going to call that there. Will auto stop. Okay, definitely checking that one out. And let's round up the rest of the tractors, and then I guess we'll collect the bales and we'll move on. Because in-game next month is weed killing time. And then we're into harvest season. Debating whether I should take the I don't use this tractor for too much in the way of fertilizing. So I'm debating whether I should take the Izaria Pro Compact off. For those of you that don't know, when you're I don't know if I think I did all my fields properly this time, but what do I want? Nitrogen levels. pH nitrogen. The stripes. Certain certain seeders that do fertilizer and seed at the same time, if you have the Izaria Pro Compact on, they do weird things, like leave those stripes behind. So it over nitrogen. It basically puts down too much fertilizer in some places. if I'm reading this right, we got 7 viewers and 7 likes. Thank you all. Could use another trailer, but I'm going to be lazy. The only reason I don't play with crop destruction on is because I find a lot of times I have to rescue a worker that's gone amok. And if he's in the middle of a field that's already been planted, when you take over, all of a sudden you start doing damage to your crops. Has anyone else been experimenting with the new Volvo trucks that come in the Platinum DLC? Because I have been having issues with them. You put too much weight on the trailer behind, and all of a sudden they are doing wheelies. Yet the Mac seems fine. It's not as powerful. Yeah, no, it's really, really annoying because all of a sudden they just start, you know, the front end will pop up, and it's just a little bit. It's enough that you can't steer. We're going to take that to the cow barn in a minute. Gonna grab this first though. Ooh, time for a wash. I was always taught growing up, keep your tractors clean, well greased and well serviced, and you won't have a problem. Now I hope this little guy's, I think it is, I think this is only a 60 horsepower mod. There you go, a deer chasing a deer. Oh dear. Exactly, Haas. I don't know how many I used to watch. I don't know how many of you do watch or still watch Dago, and Graham and I were talking about the other day, and the condition of he lets his equipment get into, and then he complains about the repair bills. I'm like, dude, do your service work? You like that, eh, Graham? Yeah, I plowed up around the cow barn to improve my precision farming score. Giant says the size of the area doesn't matter anymore as long as it's taken care of properly, but exactly, Gaming Joy. Yeah. I've been debating that, and whether or not he's playing a role of, like, he's been playing Farming Simulator far too long not to know how things work, and yet he always pretends, oh dear, did I do that wrong? And I think he's almost looking, it's his way of getting audience engagement. I think I could be totally wrong, but it works for him. I mean, he's got almost 1 million subs. So, if it works, keep it up. What did we have? I didn't know what I wanted to do. I wanted to see if I have herbicide or... Yeah, good. Kind of wish Giants would give us some more of... Yeah, no, that's true, Keith. It took me a while to figure out all the ins and outs of pumps and hoses. And at first I hated it. And now I really like it. It's going to be a big part of the series. One of the things I have challenged myself to do is, as part of this series or this Let's Play, is not to use the main BGA, but to use one I build using pumps and hoses. Like I said, I love the Pumps and Hoses DLC. I know it was done by a third party, but I felt... how do I put that? I don't know. Why should I be delicate now? I'm usually not delicate. I felt it like it should have been part of the Season's Pass. I would much rather have had that as part of the Season's Pass than the Antonio Carrero pack. That is the only pack that I have absolutely... the mower, I am just... It's actually a mulcher, so I'm mulching the grass so I get my higher yield. I get my mulching bonus this way. But I've still got to lime it and I've still got to fertilize it. Yeah, I mulch grass and you get that slightly higher mulching bonus for it. And it just like rolling, it resets it back to the growth stage, so it's growing instead of waiting the day. So it kind of does double duty. It mulches and it rolls at the same time. And just trying to think here. And of course I don't. I sold it. Yeah, it's a great little mower, and it goes a lot quicker than the Giants mulchers do. We're losing viewers instead of gaining them. What am I doing wrong? I guess it's that time of night too, though, isn't it? Yep, works for the yield bonus. The things, Gaming Joy, the things you will learn from my channel. Like I spend hours experimenting and trying to figure out the best way to do things. I think that's how Graham found that's how a lot of people found my channel, is they look up how to whatever and go from there. The only thing I have a hard time with I find with how-to videos is I'll get, let's say, 80 to 100 views on a Let's Play video, and I might get, on a good how-to video, I'll get a lot more views, but it doesn't generate the same number of subscribers because people are looking for a solution to one problem and not an incentive to keep coming back. Okay, yeah, I'm back up to 7 too now. Grass is your thing. The type you smoke or the type you mow? Yeah, see, Graham found me looking for how-to videos. I've been, I like that, Keith. Yeah, that's good. I've been playing Farming Simulator since it was called, what was it? I'm not even going to pronounce the German, when it didn't even have an English name. It just had a German name. And then like I said, I started watching different YouTubers like Daggerwin, and it took me a while to realize that he's playing the fool. But I mean, I hate to use the term playing the fool, but he's playing the part. Is that better? But it was watching people and seeing how they played, and it was like a lot of people had either had questions or they were providing answers. And I was like, So I started making how-to videos. And then I discovered that Pharmacop had a channel that pretty much did the same thing as I did. Fortunately, well, before I had my accident and got put on disability, after we sold the farm, I went into law enforcement, and so Pharmacop and I kind of hit it off. We don't view each other as competitors for the same... Even though we're kind of doing the same thing in many ways, we don't view each other as competitors. Alright, where is... I bet this has fertilizer. Yes, solid fertilizer. Well, there's only one solution for it. I know you guys saw a lot of liming going on in the last stream you were watching, but it's a small field. It's not going to take that long to lime. This one. Okay. That's going to be, well, lime's cheap. I don't... I'm hoping 69,000 is enough to get me through till when price crops become good, even on hard mode. I think it's December. I don't know. As Bonehead was saying, a steering wheel would be wonderful. Okay. I'm technically 2 now, thanks to my accident. Not allowed to drive anymore. Which makes life very interesting. For those of you that play precision farming, or play with precision farming on, how many of you lime after each harvest? Or do you wait till it goes from good to poor? I tend to lime after each harvest just because I like to keep that yield bonus around 100%. Come on. Okay, so you're the same as me, Gaming Joy. If you look off in the distance, you can actually see, and I planted those. I had to add them to the XML file because for some reason Giants didn't include spruce trees in decoration. So I added a couple as decoration and then I planted a whole bunch more. Find it adds a little bit to the map as opposed to just plain old pine or the evergreens. This map looks very bleak in the winter months when every tree's lost its leaves. I guess Bonehead, I guess, went off to play ATS, American Truck Simulator. Okay. I guess I could have used the Kubota instead of this. I think the Kubota's got enough weight to handle this fertilizer spreader. Actually, probably not. If it's lifting up the front end of a 6250, even ever so slightly, it probably doesn't have enough weight. I keep forgetting these are 40 meters. It's funny, I was watching, just watching Bonehead's stream, and I realized how much, well, how much it costs you when you first get started with precision farming, but once you've got the land set up properly, I realized how much you actually save, because the amount of lime he was going through, woo. The only map I don't play now with without precision farming is, well, Silver Run Forest, and it's because trees don't require precision farming. Although, I mean, there are enough ways to get the bonus from it. But it's easy enough to make money on that map that you don't need the 15% or 14% bonus. Great map, but yeah, it's a little bit too easy to make money on it. Go park at the other shed, because I think that's where I left my front end loader, and I will be needing that. Yeah, that's true. Ah, it's hard to believe Christmas is just around the corner. These are my favorite tractors. These and the Fendt version. The RT type tractors, just because they turn so well. You can back up really, really nicely with them, even with a mouse and keyboard. Okay, what else do we have to do today? We've taken the hay in, the hay's at the cattle barn. I think that's it for the day. Let's sleep, and we will see what tomorrow brings. I know one thing it's going to bring is a lot of weeds. Okay. Weeds, weeds, weeds. Okay. Not worried about these fields. I have no idea. These fields down here are just empty, and I have no idea what to plant in them. None whatsoever. Yeah, no, I like the Challenger one too. I like. I guess I just talked about the Fendt and the John Deere ones because those are the ones that I have installed. Because for some reason they didn't include the Challenger one this time around, did they? No, they just JCB Fires Track. Oh no, they did include the Challenger. Yeah, I definitely like that one too. Yeah, and I have the real speed limiter on this because 7 miles an hour, it's just a little too slow. Yeah, because they're so easy to turn there, Gaming Joy. I find you can back up, or I can back, anyone, you can back up a header trailer into a tight corner in a shed with no problems with those tracked vehicles, just because they turn so quickly. Alright, now that I've taken care of the headlands, I'm going to let a worker take care of the rest. Where did I put my 6250? No. $62.50 there. Yeah, that's true. Ooh, better grab it just in case. Yeah, it turned out, I mean, the shed it's a good spot to put the shed, but it also sloped pretty badly at the back. What's my mix ratio at? I'm at 56%. Could use another bale of silage. One of the things I'm really hoping, like I said, I know that next year's Seasons Pass, or the Year 2 Seasons Pass, is coming out with a new map. That looks like it has carrot. Was it? I really hope they include several new crops with that. In fact, I would pay for a DLC that is new crops and equipment to take care of it, which could be what the round bale symbolizes. I don't know. Because if it's just a mod or well, if it's Maze Plus or something like that, that would be pretty cool. But if the first pack is basically just giving you the ability to mow up and row corn stalks and make corn, basically make fodder, then yeah, I'm not going to be that interested in it. Ooh, wow. Okay, maybe I should have gone with a full. Yeah, exactly. Carrots, okay, that's okay. I'd like to see maybe onions too, or something else. Because just one is not going to be enough. One or two new crops. You really should make a new batch. This one's going to be the interesting field. Yeah, carrots would be great. Like I said, onions would be good too. The one crop I really would like to see them introduce, and I know I don't know what the chances there are, but peanuts. And you know, for the longest time, I thought peanuts grew on trees. When I was a kid, it took me a while afterwards to realize no, that they actually grow in the ground, and they get picked up and turned over. Nope, Minimap's not doing anything for the herbicide. Well, exactly. That's what I was thinking. I mean, there's so many things you could do with peanuts, and not just harvesting, but productions as well. I can think of several productions I could make that would include chocolates and peanuts, and well, we've got strawberries. They would be a pretty cool. They would definitely open up a whole new possibility to productions. All right. Well, let's see. Make sure you take care of that. Oh well. Knocking down street signs always fun. Exactly, Gaming Joy. Peanuts. You could make. You could chocolate. Take the chocolate and mix it with peanuts. You could have roast peanuts. You could have peanut butter. You can have all sorts of things. But it's not big in Europe. So, well, I won't say it's not big in Europe. I don't think peanut production itself is big in Europe. So I don't know how into it Giants would be, because Giants is so European centric. And why did I sometimes I don't think. I should have pulled this further forward. Could you imagine Giants getting a license for Hershey's? Is it Hershey's or pistachios? That, yeah. Almonds? Oh, good God. That's one large. One large. Yeah, almonds I don't think will happen. Although there's quite a bit of equipment that goes around that too. I don't know how many of you watch Millennial Farmer, but when he went to California and he visited an almond farm, that was pretty cool. Exactly. Turn on so I can keep an eye on the ratio. I really did a bad parking job on a lot of this stuff. I'm going to empty out the barn and then use the hay that we baled. Thank you, Graham. Does that mean the stream's famous now? bear with me for 1 second. I want to see if I can do something. Okay, was that Gaming Joy? There. Yeah, no, it's not a milestone you want to be famous for. Yeah, I run a farming simulator channel that has lots of adult-related content. I don't know who else. Haas. I forgot Haas. Sorry, Haas. I just added. I will add you, Haas. Don't worry. Because hopefully, as you guys said earlier, the more you stream, the more people will show up. And I'm guessing that means the more bots will also show up. No problem, Haas. Yeah, bots and trolls. Okay, so that is the cattle taken care of. At least for today. And yeah, he yeah, I did a wonderful landscaping job, I know, separating these two fields. I might as well have kept them together. Be more trolls than it's the holiday season too, right? It brings out either the best in people or the worst in people. Oh, I got wool. Must be some mature sheep in the other pen now. Can you join by any chance? You mean join the game? Caleb? I would say yes, but the problem I think is gonna be, I don't know, how does mod compatibility work? Because as you can see, my sheep pen, I didn't actually create a separate mod. I just went in and I modified the base game XML. Oh, okay. Either tomorrow or the day after, absolutely. Because is tomorrow, what are we? We're May now. Crop calendar says yes, harvest season starts probably tomorrow's episode. So what I will, oh dear. How will you know what mods I have though, Caleb? Don't you? Okay. If I was to turn, I mean, it won't take me very long, Gaming Joy. If I was to take these sheep barns, package them up as a mod, how would he join? How would I share? I would almost need a server to share them on, right? He's on PC, so I mean, most of the mods I have, like I said, apart from a few, really all I've modified is beehives and the animal pens to hold more animals. Okay, even if even if I host it on my own machine. So I'll be able. Yes, I could host locally. That's not a problem. I don't have a server right now. I'm just trying to think. Oh, it's bad. Bad, Jay, bad. Yeah, you're only hosting the game connection, not as a source for the mods. You'd have to be able to either already have the mods, or you'd have to directly send him the custom ones. Okay. And I guess it would only be the custom mods for this map, right? Yeah. We'll look into this, Caleb, and we'll see how to we'll figure this out one way or another. And I knew you were going to. Because sure, it would make things more interesting to have other people on the in the game. I mean, I've got a 5 gig download, 10 gig upload internet service, so hosting speed shouldn't be a problem. I knew it was a bad idea when I started, and I warned people when I made my videos showing them. I warned them, I said, don't modify your base game files, because if you try and do a multiplayer server, other people won't be able to join. Broke my own rule. Or my own piece of advice, I should say. I guess it wasn't really a rule. You see, I forgot to mulch here. Oh well. And don't know what happened here. All right. I'm sure this goes for without saying for anyone currently watching, but for anyone that watches this stream later on, repair your equipment often. The sooner you repair it after it's been used, or the least amount of damage, the cheaper it is to repair. So if you repair it 1 hour, let's say it's $1,000, but if you wait to 2 hours, it might be $2,500. So that's just for anybody new that watches later on. Yeah, but it would be multiplayer would still, my base game files I'd have to reset back to normal, right? Because the animal sheds are available on all maps. Yeah, I do too, Keith. Just All right. So sheep are fed, cows are fed, cows have straw. Do we need anything else? Eggs. Oh, I guess I got some eggs to move and some chickens to feed. Yep. Yeah, that's what happened when I had to reinstall the game after something bugged. But fortunately, I should have at that point turned these buildings into modded buildings. I just didn't want to replace them. A 1980 series would be good at some point, yeah. I want to get through this. Oh boy, I have a lot more eggs than I thought I did. Have a good night, Caleb. I should probably make these into modded files anyway. I would mod them and try submitting them to Giants, but they would probably say, no. Merry Christmas, Caleb. Oh, you're leaving too, Gaming Joy? Yes, you're welcome. I see you are leaving. Let me think what I need to do. Oh, we got a couple extra subscribers, I see. Okay, so why did... it not notify me? Is it because people were have their private subscriptions turned on? You're very welcome. You have a good night. Did we lose Little Miss Wild Style? I'm not sure. Tomorrow, I know Bonehead's planning to stream again tomorrow, so I don't know whether I should try and stream before or after him. If I go stream after him again, I guess I can always get a shameless plug. Is my voice level okay on the live stream? That was what I meant to ask earlier. Because I have a USB microphone and those tend to be very finicky. And when I did a test video using Streamlabs, I could barely hear myself. So I got a booster and I did a test recording and it sounded fine. I just wanted to make sure it does actually sound fine. I found, I don't know about anyone else, I find Bonehead a little hard to hear. He's a little on the quiet side. But that's because I usually have something else going on in the background, and if I turn the volume up, then it's going to drown him out. So, and DJ, he's the only other streamer I really watch, and he's loud enough without having to turn your volume up. And I mean that in a good way. No, I am not doing baling contracts. I am not doing weeding contracts. These, like I said, these used to be, and I don't know what to plant down here now. Yeah. This used to be my olive orchard, and this used to be my grape field. But I got so sick and tired. Like, great concept giants. But the grape harvester moves at 5 miles an hour. And it literally takes you an hour and a half to harvest enough grapes to get you through the year. And then you have to... There's no workers. You can't speed up the process in any way, shape, or form. Well, I tried course play, and course play actually worked, but... by which time I was done with grapes and olives, and I was like, I'm just going to either purchase them via that greenhouse, the modded greenhouse. What are eggs doing price-wise, since we have so many of them? June, May. Okay, so now's not... we can wait another month before selling them. Okay. Wool. Actually, now would be a good time to sell the wool. It's all around 2100. Uh, 2109. Johnson's Farmers Market it is. Mind you, sound levels are kind of just like in game, right? I mean, this pickup truck is twice as, and so is 82 Studio pickup trucks, twice as loud as a tractor. And I know I'm cheating, but I don't feel like going and getting a pallet port purely for pallets of wool. What's really gonna hurt? Gonna make a little bit of money with the wool and the eggs next month, but what's really gonna hurt are the repair costs, because my combines both have about 20 hours on them, and if I hadn't been starting this Let's Play series, I would have replaced them. So a $5,000 repair bill on a John Deere X9 1100 is nothing. Oh, okay. I want to know what causes that. There is nothing in the road. And I have that bug on Silver Run Forest and other maps. All of a sudden you'll be driving along and either your truck and trailer, if you're driving a tractor trailer, will jackknife just like that for no reason whatsoever. Alright guys, we're coming up on the 2 hour mark, so I'm thinking, if I could stay on the right side of the road, that since we are almost done everything we need to do today, that it might be time to call it a day and then stream again tomorrow, and I will hopefully have figured out a way that other people can join if they want to. Put me back to 86,000. I just don't know how much money I'm going to go through for harvest season. Is anyone still there? I farted and it stinks too. Yes, okay. Ah, that's a great username. Yeah, fantastic. I would say it brings a tear to my eye, but I'm not sure if that's a stink or if that's the username. This truck could do with repairing. The expenses never end. Truck's cheap, so. All right, guys. Well, it's 11:45 my time, and we're at the 2-hour mark. So I think now is as good a time as any to call it. Hopefully, I wasn't too all over the place with my first stream, and thank you for sticking around for the whole thing. Those of you that did, I definitely appreciate it. So. Yeah, if you guys aren't around, if you're busy tomorrow, I totally understand. It's Christmas Eve. Like I said, my kids leave tomorrow afternoon, and then I don't see them again until New Year's. So I will definitely be streaming over the holidays. And thank you, Haas. Glad you enjoyed the stream. Yeah, I like the stinker. Graham, Keith, Haas, Stinker, everyone else, you have a very Merry Christmas. Anyone who's not in chat and is not listening, I hope you guys have a really Merry Christmas too. And I'll try and figure something out, like I said, multiplayer wise. Otherwise, I can always kick my son might not be around, and depending on time I stream, he has a pure version of Farming Simulator installed on his PC. So I could always steal that for a little while if I want to host a multiplayer game. Because I use his PC with the pure version of Farming Simulator on it to test mods and stuff. Okay, like I said, take care everyone. Have a great evening. Thanks for watching. And we will see you all tomorrow night, probably after Bonehead streams. Take care.